You have confronted challenges, developed in numerous ways, and accomplished remarkable things. This year marks my first year as your grade advisor, and I am genuinely privileged to have established a strong bond over the past 9 months. 3 years ago, during my first math class with Girdar Shagani, believe it or not, I felt intimidated by his advanced mathematical ability. He demonstrated remarkable technical ability, and we even developed a unique formula for solving the square roots together. We considered publishing our findings, but lost interest after realizing it required a lot of hard work. Later that academic
Welcome
year,
to the class of 2024 graduation ceremony. We are beyond excited to be here today, celebrating this incredible milestone together. My name is Girdar, and joining me today on the stage we have Star, Fiona, and Cindy. And we are honored to share this moment with all of you.
As we stand here today, we reflect on the amazing journey we've had, and we want to start by talking about the people who made it all.
You definitely kept us busy. We can't forget the mountain of papers you gave us, but we know it was all to prepare us for what's headed.
Mr. Guerrero, your patois and your favorite slang, real bad man, had always had us laughing. You made every lesson entertaining and memorable. Your humor brightens our day.
Miss Spence, your hard work and dedication pushed us to be our best. You challenged us, and even though it was tough at times, we know it was all to make us better. Thank you for believing in us.
And Miss Service, those funny conversations in between classes were the highlights of
Fun
our
and
day.
interactive art sessions. We are grateful that you took your time out on your afternoons to accommodate us students.
Lastly, Miss Cummings, you've been with us since the very beginning and you hold a special place in our hearts. Your kindness, support, and sometimes stern reminders have guided us through the years. You are the GOAT, and we can't thank you enough for everything you've done. And lastly, I would also like to thank Miss Majendi and Miss Francis for stepping in this final year.
Of course, we can't forget our classmates who have become dear friends. We've shared countless moments that we'll
Despite
cherish
some
forever.
challenging circumstances, their dedication and support were unwavering. They put in countless supports and effort to ensure our teams had the opportunities they deserve. We owe so much to our success to their hard work and commitment.
A special mention to Mrs. Crooks, who made sure we had lunch every day. Your efforts did not go unnoticed, and we are grateful for your kindness. I would also like to personally thank Auntie Camilla, Auntie Angelina, Uncle Clemens, Uncle Bhaskar, Auntie Rita, and all the other parents who acted as my second parents when it came to transportation.
And we can't forget the SSC and their expensive snacks. 300 for a Pop-Tart? Really? But hey, they did keep us through the day.
And wouldn't you know it, just as we were about to leave, the school finally gets air conditioning. Talk about timing. We're happy for the future classes who will benefit from the cooler, more comfortable environment. They've got some great things ahead of them.
As we look forward to the next chapter, I want to thank God for bringing us this far and for the countless blessings along the way.
To our teachers, thank you for your guidance, wisdom, and dedication of shaping our minds.
To our parents, thank you for always believing in us and for the sacrifices you've made to support our dreams. All four of us know it would not be possible without you guys.
And tourism management in Miami. He is the dynamic executive chairman of Sandals Resorts International, SRI, the parent company of the world's most recognized super brands of luxury all-inclusive resorts, including adults only, Sandals Resorts, and family-friendly Beaches Resorts. Born in 1981, the same year his late father, Mr. Gordon Butch Stewart, purchased his first hotel in Jamaica. Mr. Stewart grew alongside the Sandals Resorts chain, which today is one of the Caribbean's largest employers, with over 18,500 team members and 24 resorts across 4 brands and 9 islands. An avid adventurer and lover of the sea, just like his father, Mr. Stewart was inspired to share his passion for the Caribbean, its natural beauty and authentic lifestyle. Thus, the region's premier tour company, Island Routes Caribbean Adventures, was born, offering countless unique and exciting tour and adventure experiences. In 2009, he launched the Sandals Foundation, which seeks to unite the Caribbean region under one common goal: to uplift its people through education and protect its delicate ecosystems. Mr. Stewart, Doctorate of Laws degree by the University of the West Indies for his contribution to Caribbean communities and elevating the region. A few months later, in May 2023, he was appointed Ambassador/Special Investment Envoy by the Prime Minister of Jamaica to assist with driving economic growth based on his extensive expertise in innovation and investment. Mr. Stewart was also presented with the prestigious Executive of the Year award at the Top Travel Industry Supplier event, the annual Travi Awards Gala, held in November 2023. FIA students, parents, guardians, and staff, please join me in welcoming
2023-2024, of course, the parents, and 2024. I've been trying to figure out why I was asked to be here and be your guest speaker. And as I was driving here this morning, I sort of said to myself, I said, you know, what do you say to a graduating class in this chaotic world of business that the parents understand and you are soon to understand as you graduate and get a little bit older? And I think at large, I sit in a position, and I assume this is why Mrs. Majendi asked me and the faculty asked me to be here, where I see a lot of different people through a lot of different industries. As was explained a while ago, my career has taken me through retail, media, hospitality, restaurants and bars, automotive, and so on and so on. And I think as you're students and you're starting to grow, there's so many things coming at you, and particularly in this digital world, this world where there's so much of an impression made on you through social media. You know, social media is not something your parents grew up with and we grew up with. And there's so many different forces of influence trying to infect your minds, and you're trying to process all of it, and how knowledge has a direct relationship to who you become as a human being. So this journey and this attitude that you wake up with, when I look across all of what I do, so I work with over 50 nationalities, over 21,000 people in total of all of our group companies in 15 different countries, and there is one commonality. And that commonality, whether you're a German, whether you're Spanish, whether you're Jamaican or from the Caribbean, America, wherever you're from, is attitude. What we're looking for every day is attitude, and behind that attitude is a recognition that when the Almighty created each and every one of us, all of you here sitting on this side, He gave each of you at least one superpower. You may not yet know your superpower. Aston will love that I call him out in this speech and embarrass him. But from he was born, he had a gift with mathematics. He had a stronger gift with mathematics than I had when I was growing up. And that's something that he was born with, and Mr. Walters, you've helped him progress. Your job at this stage and as you go into university, in my opinion, is to figure out what your true gifts are, to honor them, to lean into them, to focus on them and to advance them, so that on the other side of university, as you enter the working world, you come closer to understanding what they are. And if you can't see them yet, that's perfectly fine. Many people cannot find their superpower. You know, some find it at 23, some find it at 25 years old, some find it at 30. But the focus is to recognize that you have multiple, at least one superpower within you, and that will probably carry you, if you're honest with yourself, through life. Meaning, If you love one thing, but social media is telling you to do something else, or you love one thing and somebody told you you should be doing something else, you're not honoring the gift that you have. And why is that important? When you get up every day and you enter the working world, and believe you me, spend as long as you can in university. If you can do a master's and then a PhD and just keep staying there as long as you can. Because when you enter the working world, that's your moment of truth, where you're going to have to hook into doing something that you do every day. And you're going to spend hours and hours and hours every day doing that thing. And whatever that thing is, I hope for you that you can find that gift that makes you want to get up every day and have the time of your life. So what does that mean for Uncle Adam Stewart? I used to go to school when I was your age and come home after a full day's work and sports and read car magazines. I loved cars from I was a little kid. And I wanted to go into the car business from I was a little kid. So by the time I was a young man, I knew more about cars than people that manufacture cars, because it was my passion. And I honored it. And I went into the car business, and today ATL Automotive, and if you don't drive an ATL Automotive car, shame on you. Nobody is perfect. But we built a business around that passion. And then we started off saying, well, what do we need to know in that business? Well, what are the best brands? And we spent years searching out those best brands. And then once we had those best brands, what do you think we did next? We said, who is the incredible team that's going to be a part of this success in business? And we looked for people with the most incredible attitudes and people that were passionate about the car business. And the same principles, guys, flow through whether we're pouring coffee, whether we're selling hotel rooms, or whether we're selling cars. It's about you as individuals waking up in the morning and having the right attitude. They say as the saying goes, your attitude determines your altitude. Your perspective on how you view life every day. We must wake up in the morning, and we must remember that we're blessed to wake up in the morning. We must wake up in the morning and be grateful for all of the positives and recognize that there are many people out there less fortunate than we are. We must take that positivity. I encourage you to do this, to the graduates. Take that positivity and search every day, and don't be nervous. This young lady here in the front, I walked past her, go to the bathroom, and she said, I'm feeling so nervous. Being nervous is a reaction to you wanting to do well. That's a very normal human nature. If you weren't nervous, I would be nervous for you. You should be nervous. And it's you wanting to lean into that and you wanting to excel. That speaks to the character of who you are. So as we're growing, be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself and specialize and focus. Just remember, there are 8 billion people on this planet. And every one of them are in the same phase in your generation that you are, trying to figure out what to do. So that awesome attitude, search out your superpower because it's within you. You may know what it is already. Focus and grow every single day and follow your heart and your passions, and you will be incredible. Live a life with love in everything that you do. And I promise you, you're going to be incredible. And for those of you who love Jamaica as much as we love Jamaica and I love Jamaica, believe you me, there's more resilience in all of you. You've lived a life and you've seen good and bad. Don't let anyone ever put you in a box and say because you're from a developing part of the world, you can't be the next superstar, Elon Musk, business entrepreneur, doctor, lawyer, whomever you want to be. Believe in yourself. So what are the principles? Mr. Cornell, talk to me. Attitude. Come, Mr. Cornell. Resilience.
Power.
Superpower. Your gifted superpower within you. Be patient with yourself and grow and evolve. I could stand here for a long time and tell you a lot more, but life is a lot more simple. That's what it amounts to. You're going to get up, you're going to take a shower in the morning, you're going to lean into what you love, you're going to grow over time. It's going to spawn on you one day what you love to do, and you're going to be incredibly successful in this life, in anything that you choose. I wish you guys an amazing future. I wish you, in this new chapter, you're going to learn new things as you go into new parts of the world and explore new things. You're going to have the time of your life, and I wish you nothing but success. And I couldn't end without just thanking all the teachers and the faculty that have gotten up every day, that work with their students every day, whether it's raining, whatever is going outside, whatever the challenges are. FIA is something that we're amazingly proud of in this little town and community of Montego Bay. So thank you so much for having me. Congrats to the graduating class of 2024. We can't wait to see what you guys do with your 24 hours in every day. I'll salute you all.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart, for that wonderful speech and those wonderful words of wisdom. Now I would like to call to stage at this moment Ms. Majendi and Ms.
Honors
Francis.
Environmental Science, Honors Literature and Composition, and Honors European History.
You graduates, and we know that you guys will be going places in your lives and you will make FIA proud. Thank you.
It's become more like family. The memories of midnight Google Meet sessions to prepare for our SATs and seeing you get into your dream universities have been some of the highlights of my year. I know each and every one of you will go on to do amazing things. But for today, take a moment to reflect on all you have done and celebrate, because we all know you deserve it. Thank you.
It is my honor and privilege to extend the vote of thanks to our honored guests, esteemed members of the school board, respected faculty, beloved parents, and of course the graduates. Firstly, I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to the school board and also our board chair, Ms. Lisa Lake. Your commitment to maintaining the highest standard of education has provided us with an environment where we could thrive academically and personally. Your vision and leadership have shaped the policies that ensure our school remains a beacon of excellence. Thank you for your unwavering support and for making our educational experience and for sharing your valuable insights with us today. Your message has left a lasting impression on all of us, motivating us to pursue our goals with determination and passion. We are honored to have you with us today on this special day, and I am sure that the graduates will carry your wisdom with them as they step into the next chapter of their lives. A heartfelt thanks also goes out to our exceptional teachers. Your passion for teaching and dedication to nurturing our minds have been instrumental in shaping our academic journeys. You have not only imparted knowledge, but have also instilled values and critical thinking skills that will guide us through our lives. Thank you for your patience, encouragement, and unwavering belief in our potential. To our parents and families, thank you for your unconditional love, support, and sacrifices. You have been our pillars of strength, cheering us on through every challenge and celebrating every achievement. We are deeply grateful for your belief in us and for always standing by our side. To our administrative and supportive staff, we owe you a great deal of thanks. Your behind-the-scenes efforts ensure that our school runs smoothly, creating an environment conducive to learning and growth. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. It is deeply appreciated by all of us. To the graduates, congratulations. You have journeyed together through the highs and lows, sharing moments of triumph and even frustration. You have forged friendships that will last a lifetime and created memories that you will cherish forever. Today you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, ready to take on the world with knowledge and skills you have acquired. Thank you and congratulations once again to the Fairfield International Academic Class of 2024.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica.